Welcome to Happy Milestone Family.
Once upon a time in a beautiful village called Nara Woodland there were two best friends named Ken and Ray. They were neighbors and always played together. They were classmates at school and college, also colleagues at work, and loved to go on adventurous trips. Their friendship grew stronger and stronger every day. One day, Ken and Ray decided to go on a sea voyage to explore strange lands. They began their voyage in a cruise ship and traveled far and wide. However, in the course of their trip, the weather turned very destructive. The ship could not withstand the strong storm and was wrecked in the middle of the ocean. Most of the passengers went missing, but Ken and Ray managed to swim to a nearby island. The island was deserted, with nothing much to eat. Ken and Ray realized that they could not survive on the island without divine intervention. They decided to pray to God. Both felt superior to the other and were confident that their own prayers would be heard first. It ended up in an argument. They wanted to see whose prayer would be more powerful. Ken moved to the eastern tip of the island and began to pray there. Ray went to the western tip of the island and prayed there. Ken prayed to God to give him food and clothes to survive. Surprisingly, the very next day he got a pile of food, fruits, vegetables, and some clean clothes too on the seashore. Ken was happy but was bored all alone on the island and prayed for a beautiful girl as his wife. To his surprise, the next morning, there was a shipwreck near the island and a lone survivor, a beautiful girl. Ken married the girl. Ken was very happy now. Whatever Ken prayed for was granted to him. As the days passed, Ken decided to move back to his hometown. He prayed to God to send him a ship to take him home. Sure enough, there came a ship to take Ken and his wife home. As the couple was about to enter the ship, Ken heard someone speak to him. It was just a voice.
Are you going alone, leaving your companion of life here?
Ken was happy and surprised that God was talking to him.
Whom are you referring to, dear God? I have my wife with me.
The one because of whom all your prayers were fulfilled.
Ken was confused, could not think of any other name, and asked the God.
Is it Ray?
Yes.
Ken was filled with guilt for forgetting his friend all this while. God said to him,
I was not answering your prayers. I was answering Ray's. His only prayer was to fulfill all of Ken's wishes. He never asked for anything else.
Ken was in tears and rushed to the other side of the island. He regretted not even thinking about his best friend Ray, and was happily enjoying his own life. He finally found Ray in a miserable condition. Ken quickly carried him to the ship to take him back home along with his wife. He could not resist but asked God why he answered only Ray's prayers and not his. God answered,
My dear, that's because Ray's prayers were totally selfless.
That made Ken realize selflessness is the highest form of prayer.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share the video. Thank you.